Hey everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's video is actually one that was requested, and that is to show my eyeshadow collection. This is my eyeshadow collection after a declutter. I will show you my eyeshadow palettes based on like size, not in terms of like the size of the palette itself, but how many eyeshadows are in it. I'll start off with 8, then 9, and then anything more than that, because while I don't have anything massive, like I don't have any Morphe palettes or anything like that, I definitely have some larger palettes in my collection. The two 8 pens in my collection are both from Jade. I have my Jade Ecstatic and my Jade Vintage. Jade Vintage requires a bit more delicacy when I open it, because there was a shadow that almost broke, which is this one right here. I don't know if you can see it, but this is the palette. It's really autumnal. The other one, Jade Ecstatic, which is my favorite Jade palette of all time, is just like a beautiful, like sunsetty, warm toned eye. Has those beautiful reddish and coral tones and some beautiful shimmers. It is my favorite Jade palette ever. Now let's do 9 pens. I have 9 pens, ironically. Okay, 3 are Jade, 3 are ColourPop, and 2 are from different brands. Let's do the Jade ones first. This is the newest Jade palette to my collection, and it's called Oh So Pretty. And just as the name suggests, it is really pretty. Then the next one is the shade 49, the Spice Rack, and this is my favorite one out of the 9 pens. It just has everything you could possibly ever need, because it has like a light shimmer, darker shimmers, transitions, dark matte shades. It's just all encompassing, as they say. Velveteen Bright Night Angel in shade 50, Bright Night Angel. It is another one that is quite unique because it is kind of cool toned and kind of like wine and burgundy at the same time. You have this beautiful like taupey gray and this like taupey shimmery shade. This is like quite icy. It's definitely different for what you would expect like a wine toned or burgundy toned palette to look like. Oh, I have 4, sorry, I have 4 from ColourPop. The first one is my newest and probably my most favorite, which is Going Coconut. I love it. I don't know why I waited so long to buy this. I know why I waited so long. I didn't want to buy anything from ColourPop for an entire year. I didn't buy anything from ColourPop for 15 months. But I kept wanting this. And now I think I want... But I'm not going to buy anything from ColourPop really soon. I'm going to wait like 4 months to buy something taupe called... Wait, what is it called? On Taupe? Something like that. Over the Taupe. Anyways, this one is Ooh La La, and it's a pink toned palette. I really like pink on my eyes, as well as the next 2 shades. What's on my eyes right now is Orange You Glad. I have orange shadows on my eyes, so it would probably come from here. Hold on, let me open it. This is how it looks. And this is the eye look that I have. This is one of my favorite like colors to incorporate into my makeup, because I do find orange and yellow and all of the other shades that I'm going to show you today to be quite easy. Speaking of yellow, Honey just had to stay in my collection. I decluttered a lot of ColourPop palettes. I did. These 4 had to stay because I really do love them. Then the last colorful one of my 9 pen situation is from Juvia's Place, and it's called Deuce, and it's like a beautiful, like almost pastel-y colorful eye. If you look at like those 3 shades, this one right here even this, it doesn't apply as dark as it looks in the pen. So it's kind of pastel-y, slightly darker than that, but it's really, really pretty. And I do like it a lot. Last 9 pen palette is from The Balm, and this is the Meet Matrimony palette. It's just a matte neutral palette. I do love me a good neutral palette, as you'll see. They're the easiest to wear and to use. Overall, they're just, you know, a go-to for a lot of people, and I'm one of them. Okay, next. Next are all of my other palettes that are bigger, and I think there are 7. The first one has 16 shades in it, I think. 16, yes. This is my Juvia's Place Magic Mini. This is my Juvia's Place favorite palette. I love it. Especially I love this shade. I love the pink right here. I love this pink too. I love the blues. I love the shimmeries. This palette has a lot of good in it, and I really do like it. This is my favorite Juvia's Place palette. Okay, next is an oldie but a goodie from a controversial brand that is kind of taking a different direction, it seems. It's from KVD, previously known as the lady with the controversies. As I was saying, this used to be very controversial. I don't know if it is anymore. This is the KVD Kindness, Friendship, the Divorce palette, the neutral matte palette. Okay, listen, I know that this is very controversial and everything, but this palette is very useful. It is very useful. I know that many people, when the controversy was at its like heat, many people just decluttered this palette. I don't know. The products are not to blame. Like when a divorce happens, the kids suffer. I don't think that the products should. The products are the kids of the brand, and you marry the brand by buying the products. So when you divorce the brand, you shouldn't blame the products, you know? Okay, what a weird analogy. Anyways, the next palette is my Soft Glam from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I do like this one too. This is one of my go-tos when I want like a really glamorous look, especially because of the shimmers in here. Like I love using these shimmers right here, are so stunning, and the fact that it's filled with beautiful like neutrals, matte neutrals, transitions, outer corners and everything. Oh, great. Next is probably like my go-to palette for special occasions. I don't know how many shadows are in here. Let's do the math. 3, 6, 18. So there are 18 shadows in here. Well, I don't really count this one. It's called Concealed. It's like a concealer. I never use it. I think it's supposed to be a primer. I don't care. I don't use it. But everything else is beautiful right here. I love this palette because it makes me look or feel glamorous. I love it. It's again from Huda Beauty. It's called New Nudes. It's not new anymore. I think when a brand calls a product new, then they should at least try to keep it new. Anyways, next is my Tati Beauty Nude. Okay, listen, it's supposed to be volume 1, but it's been like 2 years since its release, and there haven't been any other releases since, so this is probably the only volume. Tati Neutral Volume 1 and only apparently. Next is a palette that I should probably incorporate and shop my stash eventually. My style. This is the Tati Beauty Volume 1 and only eyeshadow palette. It has a bunch of neutrals and purple. See here, like you have lots of neutrals and then purples, and you have like different finishes. This is matte. This is like matte with shimmer. This is supposed to be like metallic, but it's more like satin, and this is just like some glitters that are actually not eye safe, but I use them. They're not too chunky in my opinion, unlike the ColourPop ones, which were awful. Maybe I'll use this in a shop my stash. Let me know if you want to see that happen. Okay, last palettes are actually like self-made. So they're like the ColourPop build your own palette situation. I have two. I have one that is 24 and one that's 12. I won't go through like the colors one by one. If you want me to do that, maybe I can do that in a separate video. You let me know. This is the first one. It's like very warm toned and purpley and pink, except for this. And then the next one is my other 24 Karat Magic in the Air. What? Okay, this is it. It has more, it's basically almost half matte, half shimmery shades. Maybe I can swap out some of the shimmery shades in the other palette so that it can become truly like half and half. Maybe I can do that. We will see. But this is the other one. And this is basically my entire eyeshadow collection. I am planning on adding the Glam palette from the Natasha Denona bigger palette. It's not the biggest, it's like the medium-sized palette. It's the $65 one. I am planning on getting that. I don't know yet, but maybe. So my birthday is on December 3rd. I'm thinking that I should probably get it so that I can use it on my birthday because it looks glamorous and I want to look glamorous on my birthday. So maybe that will happen. Who knows? Anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video and I will see you on the next one. Please subscribe, like, comment, and now you'll see some more videos if you're not tired of watching me yet. And here will be a button for you to subscribe, so please do so. And we will reconvene very soon. Bye.